is Daisy, and I've been in foster care for almost 7 years, and being in foster care has impacted my life to no extent. He touched both of us inappropriately, and she fessed up and went to her mom, and they went to the hospital. And then they started asking questions for the rest of us, and I told them what had happened. I remember the night that we got taken away, we all went to the hospital, and I didn't really know what was going on. I just know that they told us we're going to go to a different home, and I was scared at first, because I had heard about the Guardians home, but I didn't really know anything about it, so I was really scared, and being that young, I didn't want to be away from my mom. I thought that I had a really good experience at the Guardians home. It wasn't abusive, we went to school every day, we were fed. It was probably better than home life because we knew that we'd have a bed that night and we knew that we'd have food. To me that felt great. For somebody to want to take me and they don't know anything about me, that somebody wants to give a kid a home. I lived there for 6.5 years. I aged out there. That's my family, and to this day I still talk to them, and I enjoy being there. They raised me like they'd raise any other kid. They didn't raise me as a foster child. I was included in family reunions, family vacations, pretty much anything that was family related. So they treated me just like family, as well as every other kid that came in, and so being with them was, it was hard transferring from school to school, but when I was with Elaine and Ivan, it was good to be in one school from 6th grade to my senior year, because that was something I'd never had at home with my mom. I went to probably 15 different schools from until 4th grade. So being at Elaine and Ivan's, or just the foster home, was a sense of security. It was really good, and that's what I enjoyed most. So it's scary and it's hard, but it's for the better. Their role was probably not being a parent, but giving me a parent's guidance. Dia was my first caseworker, and now she's my counselor, and she's helped me every step of the way to make sure that I'm on the right track. Because when I got into foster care, I had a few downs, and I was suspended from school once or twice, and I did have my downs, but Dia kept me on the right track the entire way. And now that I'm where I am, she's still making sure that I'm doing what I need to do to go farther, and to make sure that I have the right health to be where I need to be. You have to keep going. It's gonna get tough sometimes, but you have to keep going, and I definitely know that good things come to those who wait. Go to school, make your grades, and everything else will just fall into place. It's not easy, but it's worth it in the end. Doing this video or this talk is rewarding to know that I'm a success story and that I've made it. My advice to any girl who is having an unhealthy relationship, whether it's a boyfriend or an adult, I would tell someone. It's scary, and that's all you hear is you have to tell someone. And if you're being threatened, you can't, you're scared. But if you tell someone, it will get taken care of, and it's going to be for the better. I didn't tell anyone, but once it came out, my life changed. Because had I stayed at home and graduated from home, things would have been so much different. Well, currently, I'm My long-term goal is to go to school for 4 years and be an RN. I do talk to my real family, my mom and my dad. I do have contact with my sister and brother as well. I don't, I didn't go home to them. I stayed in Edinburgh and finished out my high school, and I'm staying there to finish out college. Um, so long term, I do plan on having relationships with my parents. They helped me a lot when I did move out, and I feel like they're trying to be parents now. So long term, I do plan to stay in contact with them and eventually start my own family. And that a reason I'm going to college is to provide better for my family because I don't want my kids to end up in the system. It's not been a bad experience for me, but that's not where I want my kids.
I think you did awesome.
I
And I
hope.
think you are, as you said, you're a remarkable success story.